want to talk about a fire in East Cleveland that spread quickly, damaging several homes this morning.
Now, this is just the latest in what appears to be an uptick in fires in our area. I spoke with local departments about what they're seeing and what's been behind these fires.
I was smelling smoke about 6, and when I looked out the window, that house was engulfed in flames.
It wasn't the way John Mclemore imagined waking up this morning.
I was in shock because, the whole side of my house is melted, but I'm glad it just didn't catch it because it could have been worse.
The house next to his on Potomac Avenue in East Cleveland on fire. The flames spreading, damaging multiple surrounding homes. 3 News reached out to East Cleveland Fire to learn the extent of the damage, but did not hear back. This just the latest in what seems like a growing number of recent fires in Northeast Ohio.
But we want to begin with breaking news on Cleveland's east side, where several residents are without a home tonight after a fire broke out.
We're beginning tonight with multiple breaking stories. First, firefighters are on the scene of a house fire on Paxson Road in Cleveland,
Where a 3-year-old boy is dead after a house fire.
An increase the Parma Fire Department has been seeing too.
Usually, we're seeing 1 to 2 working fires a month. And in the last month, we've had 4 or 5 pretty good working fires, which is uncommon for us.
In Brunswick, the fire chief tells me they've also seen an uptick, responding to about 5 to 7 fires in the last month or so, including this fire 3 days ago.
A family of 4 inside the Nancy Circle home, they were injured.
The fire chief says 2 of them are still hospitalized. These departments say there isn't one overarching cause. It can be anything from electrical fires to cigarettes.
Don't leave your cooking unattended. Make sure that you have a working fire extinguisher and put it somewhere where you can find it too.
And within the last couple of minutes here, East Cleveland police got back to me, sending me the call log from dispatch this morning. We've now learned the first call came in at 6:32 for the fire. They called in mutual aid a few minutes later, and the scene was cleared just after 9 a.m. I also just got in police body cam footage, and we are in the process of reviewing that. We'll bring it to you coming up in the news at 5. Now, the Parma Fire Department tells me they do tend to see more fires happen in the winter when people are inside. They're trying different things to heat their homes, but still, they say this is more than usual. But in terms of how to stay safe, we've heard this before, we've shared this information before, but always worth repeating. Make sure you have those working smoke detectors and also have a fire safety plan in place. Actually run through the plan so you know how to implement it and know how you are going to get out of the home.
Yeah, it's tough because we've all heard about the fires, in recent days. But you mentioned in the story, no overarching cause. And I mean, that just makes it tough to narrow down.
Absolutely, yeah. As long as you, try to stay prepared as best you can. Exactly as you said, there are a lot of different factors playing into these fires. It's not just, it would be so easy, right, if it was just one overarching thing. So the key is to be prepared.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Isabel.